Now to a deadly plane crash in India. Investigators are looking into what caused the plane to overshoot the runway, killing at least 17 people. ABC's transportation correspondent Gio Benitez is at Newark Liberty International Airport with the latest in that alarming video. Gio, good morning to you.
Hey, Wick, good morning to you. No doubt about it. Investigators are going to be looking very closely at the weather. Visibility was very poor. And as you're about to see, that runway was especially tough. This morning, the dramatic images out of India, a 737 carrying 190 people overshooting the runway and crashing. The images tell the harrowing story. The plane split in two, at least 17 killed, including both pilots. Dozens of others rushed to the hospital. In this image, you can see the inside of the plane, mangled. The 737 completely ripped open. But even with so much damage, no fire.
When this aircraft touched down, it was at the end of a very long flight from Dubai, and so there wasn't much fuel on board. This meant that there was not a fire, which probably saved countless lives.
The Air India Express flight from Dubai was carrying passengers who had been stranded because of COVID-19. When it flew into Calicut, India, it hit torrential rains. After circling the airport, the pilot finally decided to land, but he overshot the runway and crashed. This runway is called a tabletop, a gorge on each end of the runway, making it an incredibly difficult landing, especially so in rough weather. Incredibly, back in 2010, the airline had a very similar accident. A pilot overshot another runway in Mangalore, India. 158 passengers were killed.
Indian authorities have cited this airport as having too much rubber buildup on the runway, which means that when an aircraft touches down and the runway is wet, it makes it extra slick, extra hard to stop. They'll want to know whether that was a factor in tonight's mishap.
And local officials there this morning say that both black boxes have been recovered at that crash site, and at least 2 investigative teams are there right now trying to figure out what happened here. Eva?
A lot of questions. Gio Benitez for us. Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.